Alright, so been a bit of a time coming. Yes, the 79, she's gone, faithful rig, but time has come to show you all the new rig. Can't wait, check this out. Alright, let's go and see the team and make sure she's ready to go. Nathan, thanks very much, mate.
My pleasure, mate. Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks, mate. This is awesome. Holy, the size of the bugger. Oh well, look, let's get her out of here, right? Let's pull it out.
Sounds like fun.
The 79 has been sold. I've moved it on. We'll get into that a little bit later on, but what have I got now? I know. All right, let's have a bit more of a look at this thing. So there you go, the Chevy Silverado ZR2. Yes, it is a petrol V8. It's a 6.2 litre naturally aspirated V8 petrol engine with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Yes, it's got 4-wheel drive, high range, low range. It's actually even got rear diff lock, front diff lock. It's, in my mind, like on paper, it's quite capable. I've had it for just over a week now and finally managed to get it off-road. So the first place I've come to is the beach. I really wanted to test out how it travels on the beach, how it goes in soft sand. You know, I've let the tyre pressures down, of course, and so far it's pretty good. But today is the main test. I want to see how it is on fuel economy when it's on the sand. You know, I want to see how transmission temps, because this is an automatic versus the Land Cruiser having the manual. I want to see what happens with transmission temps and all that sort of stuff, things I need to be wary of. But so far so good. But let's go have a look at the little camping setup I've got in the back of this tub. Now the tub's huge, right? It's absolutely massive. But let's have a look. All I've got here is nice, basic, simple setup. So, got my fridge. Yes, this is the ARB Elements fridge. It's not a plug for them. It's just a good fridge. It's bolted in, it's lockable, the whole lot, and it's weatherproof. So I can leave it out here, rain, hail, or shine, and not be worried about it. I've got my swag, the stretcher, mixing. Of course, I don't leave home without my Max Tracks. At this stage, I've only got the 2 with me. These are the Extremes. I do have another couple of pairs of those at home, but I just thought let's keep it basic. A trusty old XTM compressor that you can get from BCF. Now look, I've had other onboard air compressor systems before. They are handy, they are great. I don't have that yet. So I had to break out the trusty old compressor that's been sitting in my storage, in my container and that at the block for the last 2 years. I'm gonna say I haven't used that compressor for 3 years. Because when I had the MITS alloy setup put on the back of the cruiser, it had the ARB twin air compressor. Onboard air. Anyway. I don't even know if this thing's gonna work. We'll have to give it a bash a bit later on. Worst case scenario, we'll just have to ask for a bit of help. So the cooker, and then some basic bits and pieces, even a bit of a light reading, a children's book there. Look, there's a nice man there with his dog. He's camping somewhere, he's got a little fire. He's not wearing any shoes though. I don't know how that's gonna go being a children's book. Sorry, Harry. All right, then of course I have the rest of my recovery gear here as well. That is the Max Tracks beach and bush recovery kit in their recovery gear bag. Fishing rod holder straight off the bottom of the rooftop tent at home. Tackle bag with fishing bits and pieces. 100 amp hour battery, lithium battery in there, powers the fridge. And then my big green trunk there that put the rest of it. Look at the size of those tongs. They're insane. So I got those from Go Camping and Overlanding at the Perth 4 Drive show last year, this year in November. They're called donkey long tongs. Apparently they're good for firewood. I don't know, can't have a fire at the moment. But that is it, guys. 2 water jerrys, one there, one at the front. Swag, stretcher, table, cooker, fridge, recovery gear, fishing gear. battery. It's about as basic as it's going to get. All right, so down at the beach, we've been driving up and down a little bit, gone for a bit of a swim, taking Ranger for a bit of a walk. Let's have a bit more of a look at the wheels and tyres that they've got on the ZR2. So they're running the Goodyear Wranglers, Territory MT, which this is just a really good all-terrain. They're a, oh, what are they? 275 70 R18. So they're an 18-inch rim. I had a bit of a look at the specs, so here's what it is. So yeah, an 18 by 8.5. Now these are actually a 33-inch tyre, slightly skinnier than what I've had before in a 33. I'm running about 16 psi front and back at the moment. They seem to bag out all right, but again, it's not about the tread width, it's about the tread length. That's going to give you that extra traction when you're off-road. Now the interesting part is the suspension. They call it multi-matic something or other suspension. It's like a remote res sort of system. Let's see if we can get underneath and show you. Multi-matic DSSV, shock absorber, all flash and new looking coilover stuff. But basically it's like a coilover, well, not coilover, it's like a remote res type of shock, but it's like self-tuning or dampening or something like that, so depending on the conditions. So to me it tells me it's more of a progressive style sort of shock and spring arrangement. I'll probably put airbags in the back as well, like an airbag assist, depending on what I'm going to end up towing in the future. But definitely looking to do a GVM upgrade, so that will increase my available payload and be able to account for whatever mods I'm going to be doing to this in the future. I just want to see how this thing actually goes. Let's give it a go, eh? From whoa to go. Woof. All right, let's do it. That's all right, there's no big holes there. It's just basically filled up the sand anyway. Nah, that's nothing. Oh wow, I'd like a bit of fun on the beach. This thing is unreal, absolutely love it. How good is it? Hey buddy, get in the back, go on, righto. We're out of here, let's go. Look at my dog sitting there just contemplating life. Hey? He's a happy little fella. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, we came back down to the beach. I've had the Chevy now for 3 months. I think when I first got the Chevy, within the first fortnight, I was on the beach with it, camping out. It was so bloody good. Absolutely love the thing. Now, sort of 3 months down the track, actually getting close to 4 months, but I can say, yep, I still absolutely love it. So, wow, now where's my... I've lost my bloody beer again. This is ridiculous. Hang on. Let's go get this beer. Right, now let's get this beer. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Oh yeah, check this out. This is the WILDTRAK magnetic stubby coolers and magnets are in there. It will actually hold a full tin in it as well. So, pretty sure you can get these online, or definitely come and see us at the 4-Drive Caravan Camping Expos, all sorts of things around the country. It's been great to see some of you guys at the Perth show, the Adelaide show. I've got the Sydney show coming up, which goes, I think it starts on the 29th of April and then goes a little bit further, or goes about 6 days or something, and then I'm up to Cairns for a few days for that one. But yeah, come and check them out, they're awesome. WILDTRAK. Like I said, I need beer. Anyway, we came down here. Well, not really camped out, we just sort of set up here. I got the WILDTRAK 300 watt solar panel there, putting all the amps back into the battery, that I've got in the back of the ute, and it's just powering up the fridge, well, keeping it powered. So it actually works really, really well. So great bit of kit. All right, so the ZR2 on the beach and the dog. Oi. How does it go on the beach? Look, I reckon it's bloody great. It's fantastic. Probably need to, if anything, maybe invest in a transmission cooler that is bigger than what's fitted. I just feel that, especially here in Australia with the heat, that especially when she's under load and soft sand, if it's going to be a prolonged period of time, that may become an issue. Now, whether that's going to be to do with valving and that within the transmission itself, or the addition of another cooler or a bigger cooler, that remains to be seen. So I guess if you're going to be towing a boat through soft sand with this, then that may be something that you might need to invest in. All right, so other things that I've fitted to it since I've had it brand new. Look, what is it now? It's April. I bought this at the end of December or just before Christmas. And what I've fitted so far, okay, I've got a little 20-inch light bar on the front there. As you can see, just a little light force number there. Look, it is only a temporary thing on the front there, even though that is a steel bar, right? She's pretty strong. She's got a couple of little nutserts in there, one each side to hold the brackets on. I am going to be investing in a front bar. So far for me, the Off-Road Creative, they're the ones that I like the best, sorry. So I'll probably end up going with that, and then a decent set of spotties on the front. Also fitted the front runner roof rack with the, I think it's a 50-inch Viper light bar from Lightforce there. I've also got the Rock 9s, one each side, and then the little 6-inch Amber Vipers there as well. What I'm thinking though is I need a second one, like the little Rock 9 lights. So I do have some at home, and I'm thinking I'm going to put it there. Reason being is that puts out enough light out here, but I need one sort of there, I think, to put more out here, or even, I don't know, on the back end somewhere. It is pretty good. Happy with that. Hey buddy. Whee. I guess the other thing I fitted was the drop down Off-Road Industries side steps. I've got a little light in the bottom of them, I'll show you. If you open the door, they pop down, close the door, they pop up. The only, well, two things that I've noticed so far is, well, this is standard height, right? It does sort of sit a little low. 100%, we'll go 35-inch tyres, we'll go 2-inch lift, and hopefully I can get that with the GVM upgrade package as well, because let's face it, no matter what 1500 series or F-150 type of thing you get in this mid-sized American pickup, for us we call them the bigger trucks, the payload is shit, right? So I've only got 760 kilos of payload, including myself, other passengers, fuel, the whole lot, right? So you don't have a lot of room to play with. I'll do a whole nother video on payload at another stage, but yeah, definitely looking at going a GVM upgrade, maybe that 3.9 or 4.2 ton GVM upgrade. That'll give me at least, I think, was it 3.85 was going to give me about 1100 kilos of payload. 4.2 was about the 1300 odd. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Right, so other things that I've fitted as well, nothing major. Ranger, watch out buddy, out of the way. All right, so I've got the Switch Pro here, the 9100, and that controls the light, so you got the light bars, bodies. What I've done is, even though, I mean, that's connected, that one and that one are. At the moment, I've got that there ready to go for spotties. Fog lights. Now, in Australia, the fog lights aren't connected, so I need to figure out what's going on there and see if I can just hook it up to the factory wiring. If not, then I'll use that for extra fog lights and stuff like that I'll put in the bull bar when I eventually get it fitted. Alrighty, so looking in here, yeah, okay, I've got the HEMA navigator up there, works well. There's USB points in here galore. You can plug, oh, you got two here, sorry. So you got two there, you got two under in there. This car's a bit of a mess at the minute, but that's fine. What else? Oh yeah, I got the GME XRS unit here as well. I just put that there for the moment. I don't want to go drilling holes into the dash or anything like that, just to fit a mount if I can get away with it. I know that there's a little pocket thing you can get here, so you can put like little RAM mounts and stuff here, and you know, have like, you know, your GoPro or whatever else. Oh, the battery's going flat. You know, just sitting there however you need. But that's about it for the moment. Alrighty, so that is the ZR2. Look, absolutely love the thing. I reckon it's great. Yes, I did want to get the 2500, and if I was going to be towing a big load, like a massive boat or a really long caravan, like a 23 footer or something, yeah, I would definitely recommend going for something like the 2500. But as far as the 1500s go, like with the ZR2, this thing is built for off-road, okay? It is unreal. It is so good. Now, I haven't tried it in other situations off-road yet. Like, I've been on dirt tracks, I've been a couple of little muddy bog holes, but nothing serious. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes on a bigger trip. We've got a Canning stock route trip later on in the year, so we'll see how that goes there. But I'm gonna need a bigger fuel tank. That's actually one thing. 91 litres in this, it's just not enough. All right, well, look, we're gonna head out and maybe go somewhere else, see what this thing can do when it's not on the beach, maybe somewhere different tracks, who knows. All righty, thanks for tuning in, guys, and we'll see you on the next episode.